A long time.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it has been 2 weeks since I've been on a pod.
It feels like a long time though. I can't remember. Like I feel like we did a podcast
the
like
Roscoe
5 years.
Dash haircut.
Yeah, I should have told you that people stopped doing that in like 2009, Charles.
You know what's crazy? People stop doing that, but I don't ride people's waves like you, Deji. Like
I don't. What rate?
It's kind of crazy. The nappy hair wave, bro. That ugly ass wave.
First of all, I've been doing that. First of all, I've been doing that. People always know me to have naps in my head.
I don't know why people get credit for not picking their hair out and having that shit look nasty.
First of all, have you ever tried the nappy hair style, bro?
I'm Puerto Rican. I got the natural curls in my shit, bro.
I don't see no curls.
Shit on my shit is good.
Charles, you be trying to clay. You try to clay Puerto Rican when it don't even make sense, bro. You got black hair, bro. I see it.
You
got a fro.
It's mixed hair.
It's not mixed hair. It's not mixed hair. You look like your hair is just as curly as mine. Stop capping right now.
How you gonna tell me?
So
did you? Gonna tell me my right now?
Did you own a do-rag in your life, Charles?
I have. I got a couple.
Okay, you got black hair, bro. It's okay.
That doesn't mean anything, but it's not the same.
You got black hair, bro. You got black hair, bro.
Oh my God.
You got black hair. It's good, bro. Why are you tripping? Why everybody want to be black but don't want to claim back, bro? See, that's the stuff we talking about. See, bro, you got white girls wearing OG Fazos, but then they be acting like they know the culture. You know what I'm saying? And now you gotta have.
This is crazy.
You gotta have Puerto Rican, half black man that don't want to call him black self. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even African, man, and I gotta claim this. You know what I'm saying? I'm African. I can claim that proudly, but because I live in America, they say I gotta claim black.
You know how DNA works, Daisy? Like
I do know how DNA works. And do you know that there's a dominant and a recessive trait? Yes. It's called a geno and a phenotype. So like, you remember this, and this was 7th grade biology. This was either 7th or 8th grade biology. Geno and a phenotype. Now, at this moment in time, I can't remember which one was the dominant or recessive trait. I want to say that the geno, y'all can catch me, y'all can fact check me. I want to say that the genotype was the dominant trait. And what I'm trying to say is that dominant trait in you, Charles, is that curly, nap black hair.
My dad never had hair like this. I'm saying if you look at my mom's hair, it's long and curly. My
your dad is bald.
It's curly.
Your dad is bald. Your dad is bald. And when he had hair, guess what he had? He had a fro, because that's what they was rocking back in the day. I don't know why you do this every time, Charles. It's like, damn, why we don't want to claim when we want to claim?
And don't let me explain.
All right, new man, I'll let you go.
I've been told by people like who have done my hair, aka the girl who used to do my hair.
Right.
Dreads that I have mixed longer hair. It's different, Deji.
It's different.
Tell these professionals who's out here who deal with hair all day what the fuck shit is.
Okay.
Damn, man.
All right.
You got a whole PhD and shit. Like, what do we do?
I'm just saying, everybody try to claim to be black but don't want to be black. You know what I'm saying?
I was saying I kept the fro like this. I like it's a fox hawk, first of all.
It's clean.
Let's get that clear. Let's just clear that up real quick.
I'm just making fun of you. I'm just making fun of you. That's what I do. That's what I do.
You got unorganized naps on your head, my guys.
I never have unorganized. There's a reason why I got a hat on. It's because y'all don't need to see the head. Yeah, that's right. I need to do my hair routine, but that's a different story. That's for a different day.
Why you back to the fade, bro?
I have the fade. Always will have the fade. Now I just got some hair on the top. That's it.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Deja just wanted to go off on a tangent.
It's not no tangent.
Intro, yeah.
It just went off. That was a crazy intro, son.
Oh,
hey, I love saying
everybody cut his hair and he can't even enjoy cutting his hair now and shit. Like,
yeah, you can. You shouldn't expect to get cloud if you go be
folks want to hate. This is crazy.
You black and Puerto Rican. You black Rican or so you. I'm just
hey Rachel, man. How you been doing today?
Hey man,
give us an update on your life.
I'm glad to be back, but let's start with you guys and how you've been for the last 2 weeks since we've talked, and then we'll get into me and my story.
I guess I'll go first. I've been in very high spirits, Cut my dreads off 2 weeks ago. Just had the fro. And then this young Friday night, I went out, got the cut y'all looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? Got that cut up real quick with a nice
That boy
fade.
got good black hair. I'm just kidding. This man, G.
Oh my God.
That boy got good black hair.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Had some fun over the weekend. Great times. Yeah, since I cut my dreads off, I've been living pretty positive. I got my car back recently, you know what I'm saying? Car was in the shop for a minute. I was going to pick that up yesterday. Felt good to drive stick shift again. No offense to automatic. It's cool.
What was you whipping in the meantime?
My younger sister's, I think it was a Buick Encore. Nice car, nice SUV.
Yeah, I was about to lie.
It kind of made me want to get a cruiser SUV.
I was about to say, she like paying for that gas, though? She paying for that gas.
The gas is pretty solid. It would fill up with at least like $25, $26 usually.
That's decent.
I don't take it all the way to E, though.
Okay, gotcha.
I think it's like a 2017.
She's riding decent. Yeah, she's riding real.
She making moves, yo. She got a better whip than me. You feel me?
Deji?
That's it? Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna.
Now I'm here with y'all. I mean, I was stressed at work because the audit happened that we had, but after we cleared it, we good now. Like I don't even want to get into work.
Yeah, I don't want to get into work either. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah. Honestly, I've been cooling. I've just been enjoying my time. I don't know. I actually have not much going on. I've been leading a very boring life in COVID, pandemic. Since I'm trying to move smarter, not whatever else. I don't know. I don't have
harder.
No, I don't have a. I'm good with the quips, but I don't have anything for that. I just been moving smart in these streets. Taking inventory on my life. So I've been taking a lot of stock in my life lately. A lot of self-reflecting, a lot of the introspective stuff, because I feel like I've been lacking on it. So, other than that, I've been a big bum. Actually, I can't even say I've been a bum. I've actually started to work out because I got a little weight set. Got about like 125 pounds. So I've been cranking up the workouts. Other than that, I'm not gonna bore y'all. I'm cooling. We here to talk about Rachel, our BZ.
I'm trying to come in like Deji Mysterio today. This is crazy.
How? I ain't got nothing to tell you. I ain't got. I mean, COVID just switched my life. No, it's weird for me as well because this is the first thing I could say in a 3-month stretch where I haven't done a modeling opportunity. I haven't done a social or a creative mixer. I'm a very weird space right now because I feel like I'm not grinding at my craft. So there's some things that I had to. That's why I said I'm taking inventory and taking stock because I'm trying to figure out how to maneuver, but at the same time, got to be in the street smart. You know what I'm saying? Because I would like to be out in these streets, but I live with other people, and I live with people who would be greatly affected if I got COVID. So I'm cool about how I move around other people. Other than, I ain't got nothing for you. I'm keeping my head to the ground right now, honestly.
Deji Mysterio. I forgot to add in. I just got this beautiful invitation in the mail today when I got home. So,
what is the invitation from?
This is definitely a wedding invitation.
From who?
Close friend. I can't say.
That's funny.
All you gotta know is y'all should go shop at the Pack right now. Yeah, check them out on Instagram.
Shop at the Pack? What you mean, bro? We have merch. Do I need to show y'all the merch right now?
Oh, we got merch.
I think
you should be shopping with SBK. That's the wave. Wow, you see how I just did that on the spur of the moment?
Why can't people grab both?
No, you're right, man. You're right. People out here from Streamwood have been supporting their own. You have my man Calvin's son out here. Look, Calvin's son. You got Mikey out here making 22 customs. Pray for us. SBK, the Pack. Streamwood really been supporting. I've been seeing that a lot lately. It's crazy. All these small businesses that's popping up. But let's divert back to Rachel because, anyways, it's about her right now.
Unfortunately, yeah. So clearly, if you guys listened to last week's episode, I wasn't there. And that is because I had COVID or have COVID. I don't really know because there's not a lot out there about it. So, yeah, the wonderful thing about life is I caught COVID about 3 weeks ago. Very quickly, I'm really pissed off about how I got it. Because, okay, so like, I was trying to keep it low key that I had it because I feel like when people hear that you have it, they just assume that you've been irresponsible. And I didn't want people to like think badly of me or think that I wasn't taking it seriously when I was. Right. I went to a wedding celebration. We had some friends who got married in April during quarantine in their backyard and still wanted to celebrate with everyone. So there's about 30 people at a restaurant in like a banquet hall. It was super chill, super casual. We went at like 2:00 in the afternoon, and by midnight I already wasn't feeling well. And the next morning was totally knocked on my ass. By the time we got my positive result and called the couple whose wedding it was to obviously tell them that I was sick and that it was in fact COVID, to let them know, to tell everyone, they're like, ooh, yeah, actually, so what had happened was the groom's brother or someone wasn't feeling well before the wedding, went to get tested, went to the wedding anyways, even though they thought they had it, and then got their positive result the day after the wedding.
That's trifling. That's trifling. I feel bad for I feel bad for old dude because that's his brother getting married. But at the same token, bro, like, yeah, ain't no party worth it. Honestly. No. I don't know. I feel like I don't know how old. I'm not even gonna say anything. I don't know how old Buddy is, but like, you should be at the stage in your life where you can miss a party because you're sick.
Yeah. Like,
I'm just gonna say that.
Cold. Like, if you think you have it, like, you know you have it. You know what I mean? Like, if it's to the point that you're like, I could have it, I should go get tested. Like, you know you fucking have
it. Facts.
Like, like, at first I was like, oh man, like, this really sucks. Like, I don't really get sick that often. This is kind of bad. And then my breathing started to change. And I was like, no.
It's crazy. It's really crazy.
My chest was hurting.
Fucking God, I have COVID right now.
How did you feel?
I got tested, and in fact, I had COVID.
How did you feel?
Terrible. The first week, it hurt to move. I felt like I was walking around like an old person, like my entire body.
But you know what?
Like if I moved too quickly, I would break something.
Oof. But you know what? That the worst part about COVID is it feel like, from what I've been hearing, if you have like a normal case or a mild case, it feel exactly like the flu. It's just the fact you got COVID. And the flu in general, as you get older, just sucks. Mm-hmm. Like, it gets progressively worse. Yeah. At least that's what I noticed in myself. But anyways, go on. Yeah. So you felt terrible.
Yeah, I felt like I couldn't move. I had a fever. I was, congested. I was sneezing. I was coughing. And then I think like 3 days after I started feeling sick, I realized that it hurt to breathe like deeply. Like anytime I yawned, it would hurt. And I was like, oh, okay, like this isn't normal. This doesn't happen with like a cold or the flu. Like, this is something serious. So I went and got tested at 2 different places because the results came back, were like in a different time period. Both are free, which was dope. So if you feel sick, go through CVS or go through, I think the current place. Free? Yeah, CVS is free.
Hey, hold up. You got your results back from CVS?
I got my results back from CVS in like 5 days.
Hell no. I got mine almost 2.5 months ago. Still ain't get my results.
You have to go into the app and check. And then there's...
I did go in the app and check. That's what's crazy.
AJ, don't lie. You didn't do that.
The Illinois Department of Public Health also has free drive-up testing sites. When I went, it was at Rolling Meadows High School, but now it's at the Arlington Racetrack. That's free. Monday through Saturday from like 8 to 5, 8 to 4. So go get tested if you feel like you're sick because it's a big deal.
I kind of hope I already got it way earlier on when it came out.
Yeah,
I just didn't know I didn't spread to anybody. Like that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Do you really hope that? Do you really hope that? Because you don't know what this like. I not
it
to
could
be
mutate and I could get it again, but I'm saying for at least for the first wave, I'm good, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Maybe you're immune because remember that new report that says if you got it, you're immune for the next 3 months.
Yeah.
Or is that not a thing?
No, it was like the CDC reported it.
Oh,
maybe I'm just Wolverine in these streets, Deji.
Maybe. I mean, Wolverine's the only one. Wolverine's the one who's only immune to damn near everything, man. Not even Superman is immune to all these STDs and stuff. Like,
all these STDs.
My man Wolverine could go into anything raw. Wouldn't even trip, bro. Think about that.
Relax.
Think about that, bro. Ain't nothing killing Wolverine. Ain't nothing killing.
I got AIDS. He'd be like,
we good.
Oh my God.
We good. We good. What you mean?
They should get wild right now.
HIV who? I done had that about 4 or 5 times. You know, killed up about 5 minutes. That's what I'm just playing. We just throwing jokes, bro. Too. We just throwing jokes. Yeah. So you weren't scared? Were you scared or anything? Because you heard the horror stories.
I wasn't really. It didn't feel real until I called my doctor before I went and got tested a second time because I still haven't gotten my results back yet. And they were like, "Okay, well, everything you're saying sounds like it could be COVID. You understand that, right?" And I was like, yeah. And then I just started like
that you understand that? It's like, damn.
Because I mean, it's like I'm in pretty good health, but I mean, I have this virus that's killed hundreds of thousands of people across the world. Like that's fucking terrifying.
Right.
And you don't know how bad it is. Like at any point I could have just not been able to breathe and had to go to the hospital. Like you don't know what's gonna happen.
Big facts.
And it was terrifying.
You don't know how it's gonna affect you in the long run. Yeah, I know that.
Exactly. And especially like
the scariest.
I think I got it at the wedding, but you don't know because it hit me so fast that it almost seemed unlikely. Because the normal like period is like after exposure, it could be like 12 to 72 hours really. And mine was like barely 12 when I started feeling sick. And so I was like, okay, well, it could have been before that. And the day before I saw my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister's baby. And I was like, I could have exposed my entire family who's not in great health. I could have exposed my like infant nephew. Like, I don't know. So
I blame.
Probably the scariest thing is like exposing it to other people that you love.
I blame the media for this because you should feel no shame in having contracted COVID-19. Just like any other thing in America, just like anything else in America, they market everything to make you feel so bad for feeling such a way that if you get anything, it feels like the end of the world and you carry this weight of shame on you. It's like the Scarlet A. Jane Eyre reference for y'all that don't know. Yes, I'm educated. And sometimes. Anyways, it's like that Scarlet A, bro. We ain't got to be shameful about this, you know? If it's like the common cold, it's going to spread, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, like, if I have family members who aren't in good health, like,
that's exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And although it's,
I don't mind getting it myself, but
yeah, although it's not.
No, I mind. I'm gonna be.
I don't want to get it, but like I'm just scared I'll spread it. What if I'm asymptomatic? I just spread it to everybody. And, like,
no, I mind getting it because
touching my whole family like unintentionally, dog.
Yeah, good. I mind getting it just because like I didn't sign up for that. So like for me personally, just knowing how I move in these streets, being very cautious, you know, and it's frustrating when you could be as safe as possible. It's frustrating when you could be as safe as possible and then you still end up getting it because it's just like, damn, bro. And then you start to realize like the fact of the matter is you can only control yourself, but if not everybody's thinking like you, it's like, what's the point, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the debate of like, do I get vaccinated or not? You know, it's the same thing, bro. It's like people are
going to the supermarket and grabbing a bunch of things and putting them back is not helping. So you need to stop doing that.
When have you ever seen me do that, Charles? Thank you.
I'm just
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm trying to shit on your serious moment.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You don't have to come harder with that. All right, Roscoe Dash, Auto. Yeah.
You already know. I'm all the way turned up too. At least I show my dude, bro. Where your shit at, man?
It's okay. Hey, what type of hair you got? Black. Go ahead. Say it with hey, you set me up right now, Playboy. Come on back on the screen. Come on, Roscoe. Guess what Roscoe is? Black. Oh, you know what? Mr. T, guess what color he is? Black. I mean, I could go all day. It's okay, man. You know, you didn't luck out like Russell Westbrook and you get like the other recessive. Like Russell Westbrook, boy got white hair. We could just say he got locks, boy. He got Derek Shepard wavy hair, bro. We get it.
What are you talking about?
We got a nice full head of hair.
What are you talking?
We talking about hair. You know what? Because I feel like we need to talk. No, I'm playing.
We should just move on and finish what you were saying, man.
Okay, yes, we will. Got you. Just making jokes, you know. Looking like one of the Rangers, you know.
You know I'm out here, man.
Yeah, okay. Anyways.
God, you got the one size fits all ass hat on. It's okay.
It's right. It's dad hat season, bro. I got the beard. It's not moisturized right now.
The one size fits all ass hat. Don't you ever come at me again.
I know he's not talking, man. You look. I know you're not talking right now. Please don't do this. Please do not do this,
Rachel.
Charles,
I forgot.
He hit me with 20 jokes. I get one shot.
What it was like.
Jesus.
I know it.
Not being here a week will do that to you.
Yeah,
like my man did not just shoot me with 5 shots and I come back with one. He like, don't do this right now. Like, stop.
Okay, it's coming. It's coming. You know, Charles, you look like the helmet of the gladiators.
Hey,
you know.
You know what? You look like.
Okay. I'm gonna stop.
No. You know what? Like, that's crazy coming from a guy who's laying in his bed like he filming with some OnlyFans shit. Like, you gotta relax. Bro.
Hey, man, OnlyFans. We already talked about it. These girls is out here making money, man. I'm trying to make me a little bit, huh? Why? What's wrong with me making a little bit?
Go ahead, Safari. Do your thing, man.
Sure. Safari making 100 bands. Why you bad? Over here looking like you should be on.
Do your thing.
Over here like you should be on USA Today on the wall bottle or WWE.
Junior high football coach looking at. Junior high football coach looking at.
It's okay. Okay, let's move on with the show. Okay, Gladiator. Let's move on with the show. Every day I turn up,
but you know I got injured.
Turn up. Okay. Anyways.
I'm sorry. Let's get back to the show.
I apologize.
I do too.
Apologies.
I haven't seen bro in a minute, even though it's only been a week.
You kill me. Okay. But basically, so other than just talking about COVID, because one of us finally had it, so we can understand it a little bit better.
Although we don't want to. We don't want to. I just want to put that caveat out there.
I mean, I know, but like it's hard to understand, you know, like kind of the hysteria around it that the media is putting on it unless you've really experienced it or know someone that's experienced it.
Yeah.
It's this thing that's happening that you don't really know or fully grasp.
Yeah, true.
So it was super weird. I mean, and there's like some weird like side effects that you wouldn't expect. I mean, like obviously like you hear like your breathing changes, which it did. That you lose like your sense of taste and smell, which I kind of have. It's pretty weird. Like food just doesn't. Everything tastes bland, even though it isn't. That sounds weird. And like my sense of smell is just incredibly muted, so I can kind of get a little smell, but like not as strong as it should be. A lot of weight loss because I had no appetite, which is kind of nice. And then hair
Fuck it, I'll
loss,
take
actually. You lose your hair.
Hair loss?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Apparently,
That
it's
sounds crazy.
a side effect of
Daisy's
like,
about to
the
be bald as hell,
malnutrition
so
part of
he
it.
gets that shit.
But yeah, hair loss is a side effect of it, which is fucking wild and kind of terrifying.
Have you lost hair yet?
Oh yeah. Oh, every time
Do you notice when you go to shower?
Every time I take a hair tie out, I just it's like a clump.
Oh,
that's
scary.
That's upsetting.
Yeah. And I mean, like, girls like lose hair anyways. Like, you already like clog the shower, but like it's disgusting. Like, I called my friend after my shower today, and I was like, "Oh my god, look at everything that just came out of my head. Like, I don't know how I have this much hair still.
That's crazy.
It's fucking weird and terrifying. Crazy. Like,
yeah.
No one wants to lose their fucking hair. I'm 25. I can't go bald. Like.
Yeah, that would be a good look. I mean, it might be. No. There's a lot of girls that pull off the bald head.
No, I am not one of them. No.
Oh, okay. You never know until you have to.
But the other thing that I want to talk about.
Daisy, relax, man.
Our hobbies and stuff. Because, so I wasn't working for the last 2 weeks. I'm going back to work tomorrow for the first time. Okay. So I've been doing nothing. I've been quarantined from Cody for a week and a half. I just came out of my like super isolated quarantine and can like see my dogs as of yesterday. But I haven't left my house since August 2nd. Unless it was to do drive-through testing for COVID. I went outside for the first time yesterday, taking my dogs out.
You didn't go outside at all? Like not even like your backyard or something?
Mm-mm. Because I didn't want to because Cody wasn't experiencing any symptoms. And so I was
so you just didn't want to risk it.
I didn't want to touch anything he was dealing with. So he was
Damn, he had to sleep on the couch for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he went and bought an air mattress and sleeping in the basement with the dogs.
He wasn't even in the doghouse. Yo, he was in the doghouse for 2 weeks. That's crazy.
It was. But yeah, no, I literally haven't even touched him at all in 2.5 weeks. Like not even a fucking hug or anything. Crazy. And
That's
crazy.
Not that
that sounds it's fucking hard. I didn't realize
you guys just
I like physical affection until I couldn't do it. Yeah. And I would just I would wake up. I was just in my bed. I was in this room for the last 2.5 weeks. I would just wake up. I would FaceTime him, FaceTime my friend Maddie. I'd watch TV. And that's about it. I just trolled TikTok. I had my phone. I had a TV that has YouTube and Disney Plus, and that's it. That's all I've been doing for the last 2.5 weeks.
What were your go-to movies? What did you binge this entire?
I am really excited about this though, because I always wanted to go back and rewatch all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in chronological order.
Yeah, so people who do that is crazy.
Because there's a lot of there's.
You would do that, Daisy. Stop it.
I will never do that in my life.
Why? Because you a hater?
No. Let her speak, please.
You said there's 23 movies.
So I was excited, but so I started.
Yes, let her speak.
A lot of Disney Plus. Shark Week was on last week. Shark Week.
Charles, you look like a Marvel anime character with that damn.
That's okay. Rachel, get your shit off, man. Oh he kept cutting you off. I say one little thing, but
I was trying to set it up.
She said there's 23 movies, and I tried to be yeah, 23 movies. She's let it talk. What the fuck? Okay, so what's the chronological? How many did you get through out of the 23?
I got through 10. I got through. What's the last movie that I watched?
Which one's the first one? It's Captain America, right?
Captain America is the very first one. Captain America, then Captain.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I don't know. I found a website. I got all the way through, I think, Thor: Dark World, and was about to do the next Captain America. I think.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I think that was the one that was next. So I got through 9 or 10 movies. That was nice. And then Shark Week.
I did not pay attention to Shark Week.
I missed that. Damn.
Only thing you need to know is that Shaq went in there with sharks, and then Mike Tyson tried to punch a shark.
Yeah. And then
Adam Devine relax, bro. What
episode.
What you mean, Mike Tyson coming back, bro?
Will Smith had an episode.
I know, but Mike Tyson wanted to get his arm bit off by a shark trying to box a shark, bro.
Hey man, you never
Oh,
know in
Snoop
these
Dogg
streets.
had an episode too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Interesting.
They're getting all the celebrities out there for Shark Week. That's lit.
Yeah,
I guess when you rich and black, they just want you to get ate up by sharks, huh?
Rich white people have been doing it for years. I mean, equal opportunity, right?
I'm joking. It's a joke. It's called a joke. It's called
Hey,
timing.
It's still a joke.
Okay, right.
Like,
So you was binge watching a lot. That was the one hobby you had, Rachel? Is that it?
yeah,
I know
pretty
you got
much.
more.
And then at one point, I just like texted Cody and I was like, "So what are the chances you go buy me a Nintendo Switch Lite so we can play games?" Like,
Wow, that's crazy.
wow, finesse.
Me and my sister are about to pick up one right now. The
yeah,
agreement
what
was
is that?
the agreement is that I had to buy games though. So whenever we start playing like Smash or whatever.
Yeah,
And I was like,
Smash and I got
You don't want the hand to
Pokemon.
smash. I'll pull up over
and
there
then
and beat your ass while there's shit we talking
I was
right
like,
now.
I told her that I told her, I was like, does it come with like controllers and like an adapter? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I'm just making sure because I don't want to buy extra stuff to hook it up to the television. You know what I'm saying? That was what's going on in my head. Charles, I'm gonna need you to stop talking when you look like a sun warrior. Okay?
I'm not
You
even
need to
talking.
go.
Did I say
You need to go get Leonidas, sir.
Light,
you need to go get Leonidas and kick somebody in that hole. Okay? Go grab one of your other 300 homies.
Baby,
I'm sorry.
I will pull up over there to your crib with the GameCube controller, beat your ass and smash and leave like shit ain't happened. Stop it.
Okay, man. I'm about to get. I haven't been on a Nintendo game in forever. Anyways, hobbies. We were talking about it.
Yeah. So I was just like thinking after this is over. I don't know why I'm stuttering so bad, but I was like, damn, like there's always shit that I'm like, you know what? If I had the time, like I would love to learn how to do this, or I would love to do this. And I realized that like I literally had nothing but time, and I still didn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if like that was just like a me thing, or if that's thing that like other people experience. Like if you like see something or you see someone like doing something, you're like, you know what, that'd be really fucking cool to learn one day. Like I would love to learn that. Like, is that, do you have anything like that?
Well, I do actually. So I noticed, obviously we've all noticed this, when we have more things going on, it's a lot easier for to make time for ourselves. So I've noticed that a lot because I have so much time in the house, and the majority of my day, I guess during the week, is like working. I'd like to say that one of the hobbies I picked up is that obviously I do shoes. Like I paint and customize shoes. I've done like 3 or 4. I've done like 6, but there's only been 3 that you've seen them. You've seen me wear the Red October Air Maxes. Those ones I did.
Okay.
That was a custom.
I was just saying just so you could flex real quick, but you know.
No, because then
you don't want to do it.
I'm too, because then people are gonna be asking you to do it. I only do it for myself. Like even the way I do it.
That's fine. You could just say what you just said right now. Let them know it's exclusive. It's gonna cost a bag to get these. I'm just
exclusive. Maybe at the end of the episode, but that would require me to get up. But I mean, most of the time I would agree with you, Rachel, that like it's easier to do nothing because I've been doing that. I feel like the whole entire quarantine, and that's why I'm getting annoyed because I'm like, then you just get tired of binge watching everything. Because I mean, binge watching is a hobby because I mean, it depends why you're watching it for. Most of the time when I watch stuff, I try to figure out the meaning in what they're actually trying to illustrate. So I guess most of the time when I absorb content, I'm kind of like analyzing it and critiquing it, but that's just because that's what I do. You know, I try to be finding the meaning in everything, and sometimes there's no meaning in anything. But yeah, what?
What you just said, it was just very, like, I feel like you should have my like sociology degree with that statement because that's all that I learned.
But that's all you learn in like life in general, because a lot of people be looking for meaning and stuff, but that's just because meaning means that you're actually finding a place to belong, and once you find your place to belong, it usually leads to you to having a fulfilled life. Whether that's good or bad, that's up to you to determine. Again, this is just me saying whatever. I'm talking about hobbies. Binge watching shows, obviously that's one thing. I'd be reading. I've actually started reading again. So to get myself back into reading every day, I'll just say, all right, I'll pick a time. I don't care what time of the day it is. I'll start reading for like 30 minutes. So I'm like begging out this book about this person who has multiple personalities, but the personalities are multiple gods. And the person who is hosting the gods doesn't know it, but she starts to realize it. And the gods are like people that actually like torment and torture. So like she figures out ways, she becomes like a cutter to satisfy like the urge to see blood. So she figures out unique ways to like cut herself or make people bleed because that's what the gods like. It's very weird.
Wow.
It's very weird. But
Wait, so you had to say faces.
It's very weird. That's what I said. I didn't think I would like it, but yo, it's so intriguing.
It's funny. That sounds pretty interesting, but like
it's so intriguing.
Ways to cut herself, I was like, okay.
Yeah, and I thought it was wild, but like that's the first 5 chapters, and I'm not even. That's like the first 50. That's like the first 50 pages because it's very short. It's a very quick read. But then at the same time, oh girl, it's weird because she talks to herself as one, but then as they. So like you're kind of getting an education into the pronouns, and you see why sometimes people are so particular in their pronouns because of stuff like this. Because some people will really say, hey, yo, that's not who I am. You need to call me this. And that's because that's what they truly believe they are. And you have to respect that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I guess my main hobby that I'm trying to get back into, working out, obviously fashion. That's something I've been slacking.
Boy.
Man, like a mug on all things. Every hobby that I've had when COVID hit, man, I fell off. Like I used to be on Pinterest or like on anything to grasp like inspiration when it comes to these fits or like things that I thought I saw go together really well when it comes to fashion, or like when I wanted to do colorways when it comes to shoes, because I'd be trying to do a shoe a month. That was like my goal this year, just because that would have forced me to buy new shoes. But in addition to that, it was just like, I want to try new stuff. Like I want to try to hydro paint my shoes. I want to try to do spray paint my shoes. But I just been watching anime. So
hey,
I will say that
the binge watch.
I will say this, but I'll save it for the end of the episode though, because I watched one of my I'm just gonna stop. Anyways, go ahead, Charles.
I would say one thing that like that's kind of happened to me with is kind of got into golf more like now that I'm like a little bit older. My dad tried to get me into it when I was young, but then like it's just cool going to the range. I even bought like a whole like golf set and everything, like a beginner's nice like little set. So like I haven't really been able to do that because I've just been busy these last couple of weeks with stuff, especially from work and everything else. But that's something I'd like to venture more into, like getting out on a course and actually like playing.
Sound like our co-host. I should be seeing him on the golf range all the time now.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, White Man used to be out there all day.
Right, White Man has gotten into golfing heavy, bro.
Yeah, that shit is mad.
Well, I mean, it's like one of the only things you can do that like has opened up.
And frisbee golf. I gotta get back into that too.
I miss frolfing. I haven't been in
frisbee golf. Is so good. It's
another
one you could just do and it's free.
Yeah, I told y'all about my frisbee golfing career. It ended because I threw out my arm, and ever since then I could never throw the same, bro.
Damn.
Literally threw out my arm, bro. I tried to throw the instead of going
the forearm.
I tried to learn how to do the forearm. And the forearm is literally like all back here, bro. So if you do not have a strong, what is this muscle? I don't know. But I ripped it back and I felt my arm go limp.
No, are you trying to do the flick?
No, not the flick. Not the flick, bro.
You're talking about the backhand.
No, not the backhand.
Then you're doing it wrong.
The flick, yeah, I obviously did it wrong. Obviously, I never finished.
I
probably. Exactly my point, Charles. I literally did that, bro. Took that thing. I did that. Big. Oh, see, it still cracks to this day, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'm talking about. I only frisbee,
but it's more like.
Yeah, no, never again.
Arm, like.
I frisbee golf like 5 times in my life. I did that, bro. I was done. I was cool with frisbee golf just
probably
because.
Be better with the backhand. To be honest,
I only did the backhand. To be real honest with you, but I did this because everybody's like, "Yeah, this is how you work on blah blah blah. You have more control when you do the flick." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool, but I'm not with. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not with it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't meant for leisure sports. Like I don't know what happens when I get out of shape and I can't just hoop. You know what I'm saying? Or like join a flag football league because I hate
athletic anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I am athletic. I hate softball. I hate golf. Like any leisure sport, I hate bags. All that stuff is trash.
How do you
to me,
hate bags? What the?
Because it's boring.
Is it boring. Trash or are you just trash at it, bro?
No,
bags
I'm not trash
boring,
at it.
First of all, bags is not boring. You trash at the game.
I wasn't even bad at frisbee golf. I just always had par.
Bricking.
I just think all that stuff is boring.
Talk about his trash.
I don't know. I just felt like that stuff is boring. You know, I'm gonna be that.
The pace of it is boring.
Obviously, the pace is boring.
Be more active.
How do you watch baseball and say that bags is boring?
I guess it's weird because I don't even watch baseball anymore that much anymore. But I played baseball for 6 years and I thought it was boring the whole entire time I played. Like I literally be talking to my brother about this. I was like, bro, I used to be out there playing catcher, still be bored. You touch the ball every single time, still be bored. I just think baseball is a boring game. For me, it's like, to be honest, I'm gonna say this and people might get mad. You don't need to be athletic to be a baseball player. You just need to be highly coordinated. That's it. If you're highly coordinated, right? Because it's not athleticism can't get you that far in that game. If you're not skillful, you're trash. And for me, I feel like in a sport, athleticism should always be a major contributor to said sport. Because everybody can work on hand-eye coordination. Truthfully, it's just something it's like muscle memory. It's practice. Now, that I'm not talking about hitting a baseball. That's extremely hard.
So athleticism isn't just being born with a natural gift of being athletic?
No, athleticism is not about being like athleticism is like change of direction. It's more than that. It's like your foot agility. We could get into this on another podcast.
But agility is like coordination too. You can work on it. Like what are you talking about?
Well, like some people can't actually work. Like there's actual brain conditions out there where coordination is bad.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. And those people don't play sports most of the time, right? Like you have bad coordination. You did cheerleading. How did you have bad enough coordination to do cheerleading?
People, not a tiny ball. Like
my point. But the amount of coordination that you need for cheerleading is different because even then you still have to be athletic to do flips, to do roundabouts or cartwheels or whatever, and dance. See, like, hey, you can't refute me on this, Rachel. What I'm spitting is facts.
A little bit of athletics in sports. That's okay.
Just think that like coordination can be like accelerated, but it can't always be learned, is what I was trying to say.
Coordinated. Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
Like some people are just uncoordinated.
Right, exactly.
And you can't fix it. Like some people you just can't fix it.
Right. And those people usually do like the odd sports like swimming, water polo, what's another sport?
No, you can't
wrestling.
Wrestling, but that's more
wrestling. You got to be hella athletic. Wrestling might be one of the most athletic sports in gym.
Athletic. Yeah,
I was about to say.
No, but like you can be mad athletic in like a certain type of way. Like
like nobody ever talks about
use your athletic ability the best, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just better suited for different sports.
Of course. I'll consider palms even a sport because you have to dance. That's coordination, but you still have to learn.
Table tennis.
Table tennis, ping pong. That's a sport. That's a sport. I don't know if I can call that a sport.
It's in the Olympics.
Baseball's in the Olympics. I mean, everything that we've classified as. I'm not saying things aren't sports. I'm just saying, for me, I consider baseball a leisure sport, and I know that we give these guys a lot of credit, which they do, to hit a fastball or a changeup or a curveball.
I think that a lot of people disagree with you, and I am one of them. I wouldn't call baseball a leisure sport.
I feel like baseball. I feel like baseball is, and I'm not saying that. Maybe it's because of the pace of the game. Because I feel like if there was, and they've talked about this in the MLB. They're losing fans because of the pace of the game, and it's not as exciting as it should be. So now all these young players that are coming in, like a Bryce Harper, who flips his bat or talks trash, all the old school, old heads or people who are baseball purists say that, oh, that's not how our game should be, because majority of the
time. What are they
time,
talking about, bro?
I don't know, Charles.
Home runs and just flipping a bat the entire time. Now
bro, they was talking about
kids is wild.
They was talking about what's his dude on the San Diego Padres who are at the bottom of their division. What's his name? Tatis or something? And they were talking about how this dude hit a grand slam in like the 8th inning, and both of the managers were talking about how like that's not baseball. Like he should have on a 3-0 pitch. Look, at the end of the day, sports is about stats, and your legacy is made on a career. I don't give a crap what inning it was. If he could hit a homer, he could hit a homer. In my opinion, I was like, why is he tripping? The next week, or I should say the next game, which was today, the man stole third base in the 4th inning while they was up 7-0, and they was still going crazy over the man. I was like, what you want this man to do, bro? This man is playing baseball. If you don't like being a winner,
you have to kill him like that, man. Nah.
I hate that. I hate that slaughter rule stuff. Like that respectability politics in sports. Bro, we out here getting dubs. I don't care nothing about respect. Honestly, if you want to take a dunk the last minute of the game, go ahead, if you want to score a touchdown the last minute of the game, you up 50, go ahead, be my wish. It's not for me to say that you can't do it. It's up for you to stop me. That's the essence of sports.
Yeah, other
Can you stop me?
Better, boy.
Can you stop me? Boy, you sorry. Yeah. You just got crossed up and I just hit you in the 3 and I just hit a 3 in your eye. Sorry that we up 30. Oh, we just scored another touchdown. Stop the run. We ran the whole series. Learn how to tackle. It's not that hard. People be people. You see how sensitive us country be sometimes. We got so much political correctness that in our sports we be talking about some. Oh no, don't score. You're up too much. What the hell? Respect what? Did they do that in the Civil War? Was they saying, oh no, we killed enough of y'all black folk? All right, we done. I'm just being honest. You know, was the South saying that? I feel like the logic in this country is so backwards, you know.
Oh God.
I was going roundabout, but I was trying to lead to that joke.
Just went off the rail. God damn, my man built all that out just to get that off. It was sick.
And that's how you tell a joke.
Ridiculous.
Oh shit. Okay. We got anything else?
Okay. No, I'm done. I was just trying to throw jokes, you know.
I just had to let you get all that out.
Man, I'm trying to be funny out here. I feel like we all been struggling, so
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Few laughs, you know. But there is
fuck at work, but it's all over now. We good.
I know those audits be crazy, bro. Audits.
Don't miss that shit.
Audits, end of quarters, man, it just be stressful, bro. Man. But yeah, those are my hobbies. Since we talked about it, Rachel, I know you had some questions for us. We've kind of been going off the rails.
No, that was pretty much it. I mean, it was just like, what do you like to do in your free time? And like, you know, what do you wish you could do? Like, if there was more time. Oh.
The one thing I feel like I've been lacking on is me listening to new music. That's something that I do like weekly that I have not. And I don't know why. Actually, I know why.
Hey, yo, check out, shout out my man King Von. Go peep that.
What's King Von?
You never heard? Oh, you don't know who King Von is?
I don't listen to rap.
You don't listen to drill. That's why.
I don't. I listen to R&B. And
Dirk been going crazy. That new Drake just dropped. Drake getting ready to drop. Cole getting ready to drop. Kevin getting ready to drop.
A bunch of people getting ready to jump. No, that new Drake and Dirk went crazy though. I don't even listen.
Yeah.
I don't even listen to Dirk like that. But he hit that. He said, "Baby, go ahead, crazy." What do you say? Down, down. What do you say? What's the name of the song? I don't even know that.
Take Drake to the hood. Bring Drake round Drake's. Even though I got a case.
Going great, baby.
You talking about that? Some of us laugh, some of us cry. At least how you know, baby.
The one where he got hit and he got ran over by what's his name?
Oh my God! What you mean?
What's his name? Marshawn Lynch. He got ran over by Marshawn Lynch.
Oh no, that's funny. That video is funny as hell.
Exactly. That video is funny.
That video is a whole. That's like a crazy ass video. That shows Drake's still like.
Yeah, Drake got a lot of reach. Drake got a lot of reach.
On his acting bag, like shit like that.
Of course.
He was crying. He was like, "It's been really long."
Man, and they made memes off of that junk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
That when we come out the water is just like baby. That's just stupid as hell. Yeah, no, it's cool to see it.
It was roasted Drake. People was like, Drake, you ain't getting nobody on that route, boy. What you
Yo, you talking about he's just like, yo, this song great and all, but Drake ain't shaking nobody on the roundabout.
On that route, ain't nobody. I was like, that gotta be the worst quarter I've ever seen in my life.
I'm gonna hit no juke move.
He was afraid to tear up his ACL. You know, he done it once.
I was about to say,
All
you forget that song made me realize how crazy Drake is, because like we forget this man tore his ACL on stage at a concert, and now he out here doing.
Drake has been making
factory in Oregon, killing shit. Like
Drake has been making music so long, Charles, that he was making music when we was in 8th grade, bro. Or I should say 9th grade, when we were children. He was making music when he was about 24, 23? Because he's like, what, 35 right now? 36? He's 35. He got to be the same.
First.
Same age as LeBron. Yeah. But Drake literally is our childhood. So that's why I be getting frustrated, because, you know, the new generation be talking about Drake. And I'm like, bro, Drake's catalog, his second half of his career is like trash compared to his first half of his career. Think about it. Right now. No, think about his first 4 albums, bro, and then list his next 4. Think about it before you say it. Think about it.
Okay, So Far Gone's on the album. That's a mixtape. That's always a classic.
So Far Gone.
Thank Me Later. Then you have what you call it? What is it? Take Care. Then you have Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing Was the Same.
If you're reading this, is too late. Those are all pretty good.
But that's you just letting 5.
Reading This Too Late is that's really slept on. So Far Gone's on the album though. It's a mixtape. So
but you counted if you're Reading This Too Late, that's a mixtape.
No, that's an album.
I'm gonna have to look this up. Well, we don't have to get into this. It was an
album just so he could get off of fucking Cash Money.
Oh, that was his last album?
That's why If You're Reading This Is Too Late. That's why he made the title like that.
Oh wow! I for sure thought it was
that's a sleeper.
That's not an album.
You could say it's a mixtape, but it's an album. So Far
Gone. You could say the same thing.
An album, no, but it's a mixtape that should have been an album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It was.
But he intentionally made If You're Reading This Is Too Late as an album to get off Cash Money.
I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying it. His first half was so legendary.
Yeah, his first half.
Because you gotta think about it. He was on so many features like Club Paradise, what's it called? Days of East Pass or whatever. What's it called? I don't even know the name song.
I hate that fucking song.
Wow, you're wildin'.
I hate that song, bro.
4 a.m.
It's a good
4 a.m. in Calabasas, 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. in Dallas?
4 a.m. in Calabasas.
9 p.m. You know, we could go through the Drake catalog. Man, Tuscan Leather, hard. Might be one of my favorite. 305 305 to My City. 305 to My City, karaoke. Well, I don't know why I love karaoke. Man, karaoke. I was listening to
Wu-Tang forever. I like that song actually.
Pound Cake, decent, but I don't like that Jay-Z on it. I really just don't like Jay-Z. But that's another.
Okay, we're just gonna move on from music now. Yeah. So
we're gonna move on. Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on. I guess, is it that time, Rachel? It's up to you. I know me.
It's that time. I mean, that was pretty much it. If you want to maybe show what came in recently.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely do that. I'll give y'all a little.
Go ahead and flex real quick for the camera.
A little taste of the magic that we've created.
That is still for sale.
I ain't gonna hit that.
Hi.
So, yep, these are still for sale. Y'all go ahead, peep the merch. SBK, we on some shirts.
Why you gonna go that far away from the camera, my guy? Like,
no, that's way too close.
No, like you could just stand up and just, like you had to go back and lay down on the bed, like, fuck.
Yeah. SBK shirts, yay! Look at that for sale. I'm sorry for the delay, but we gonna get it to you quick, fast, in a hurry. Yeah, man, going crazy. Streamer going crazy.
I like that one a lot.
Crazy. We're gonna see everybody in streamer with the SBK shirts. Stream with it.
We need that SBK.
SBK, that's the way, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know the name of the song. Down crazy, down bad. That's the name of the song.
Fuck whatever, gang, bitches, SBK. I'm just playing from the.
Stop! Wow, you trying to get a shot by a little Reese, little Reese and JoJo? Hey.
No, I'm just playing. I've been in my drill bag too lately.
I can tell.
I've been listening to No Auto Dirk too much. My bad.
Hey, bro, tell me why I was talking about Bag. I was talking about Bag the other night, bro. I was like, yo, bro, could you think about back in the day? We was listening to Chief, little JoJo, little Reese,
that
Fredo.
300 is crazy by Chief.
That three, and then we was listening to Bang, bro. Chief Keef was on, bro. And I was like, nah, let's not talk about it.
Chief Keef's still
Bang.
on, though. He's still.
He's been making terrible music. But that his first,
my man still be getting hundreds of millions of views on his shit. Stop it. It's like, Chief Keef still got.
Charles, let's not talk about music like this. I'm telling you right now, man.
You just listen to R&B though. That's my issue with you.
But I can give you facts on R&B, man. I've listened to too many albums. I've been in this bag, this content.
All right.
I got Reader's Digest when it come to R&B, man. Don't try me on that.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you're just saying Chief Keef makes garbage music now, but you ain't listening to a single drill
I said his last few projects have been garbage. God,
okay,
that's what I said. Yeah. Chief Keef ain't never made bad music. I bang Chief Keef. My favorite artist is J. Cole. That's not even an R&B artist. Anyways, royalty. A lot of tangents, a lot of going back and forth. I guess it was, time to be a funny guy.
Deji wanted to try to get his shit off.
Don't listen to the words.
Everybody can't look like Lovey Smith on the sideline and shit. Like,
okay, and not everybody can look like a light-skinned Roscoe Dash. Every day I show out. Every day I turn out. I turn out. Anyways, I just want to say this, royalty. You got my man in the faux hawk. Mr. T, obviously he had sex with a white woman and ended up having a light skin.
Wow.
Oh my God, the jokes are flying.
Talking about
the jokes are flying. But I watched one of my favorite.
Sleep on the couch.
Jeez. I watched one of my favorite episodes of anime, and it had me thinking about, because I've been taking a lot of inventory on the stock of my life, and I felt like this is important for anybody who's at a standpoint of frustration and they struggling or they feel defeated. My man, All Might. If y'all don't know, that's My Hero Academia. He was against the wall when he was facing All For One. And when he defeated All For One, he said, I have to remember where I came from. So I say that, everybody, because the most important thing on your journey, because we all taking them, is that when you get to a point or low and you're frustrated, you got to remember where you came from. Because when you look back, you're going to see all the wins that you had and the growth that you have amassed. And that's the only reason why I brought it up. Charles walked away. But All Might, he'd be dropping slight T. You got to remember where you come from, royalty. I don't want to be no motivational speaker, but I had to remind myself of that. If you met me 3 years ago, you never would have believed I'm here right now. So just remember where y'all come from. Y'all here for a reason. I'm done.
But I walked away. That was a cool moment, but I thought you were about to be like, that's one of the greatest scenes ever. Like, I'm not about to do this. Anyways. All right, royalty, I put it like this. I cut my dreads off 2 weeks ago. I got the new dude. Daisy likes to hate on it and shit, but
No, it's a nice dude. I'm just
fresh.
I'm making jokes.
I know we just fucking around. But yeah. It relates back to a podcast we had maybe like 2 weeks ago. Don't be afraid of change, man. Period. It's probably last week's too. But because obviously you see me, myself out here, I feel like great right now. Like, cutting off my dreads is a really hard change to make, but it's really made like a pretty good impact on my life so far, I feel like. So I'm gonna do it just whether you're somewhere high, down low, or somewhere off in the middle. Remember to keep on living and don't be afraid of change. Pass that off real quick.
Okay. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again because it's incredibly relevant still. It's okay not to be okay. If you're sick, if you're not feeling well in any capacity, whether it be physically, whether you think, you have something, or mentally, take care of yourself. Listen to your body. Do what it takes to get better because you're not going to help anyone if you can't help yourself. So just listen to yourself, listen to your mind, listen to your body. And do what it takes to get better, to be the best version of yourself.
Hey, bars.
Keep it lovely, Royalty.
You can't help anybody if you can't help yourself.
Keep it lovely, Royalty. Keep doing the damn thing. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Bye.
Get that merch.
Love y'all. Get that merch. We on for sale. 25 for the 25.